I'm Evan.
And I'm Jihad.
You're listening to the Intern show on 92.5 The Bear. Right now we're going to do our top 5 candidates for the NHL midseason MVP. That's hockey for all of you non-hockey fans. So we're going to do our top 5 players so far this season. Believe it or not, the season's almost half over. So we're going to go ahead and do these. Since there's no All-Star break this year, we thought we would make up our own All-Star break and talk a little bit about our top 5 players so far this season. So who do you have for number 5?
Number 5 is Sid the Kid Crosby.
Oh, yeah. Wow, number 5.
You know, he's coming back from that concussion. You know, nobody thought, he would be this great. He's better than Evgeny Malkin right now, which is kind of shocking.
Yeah, I didn't even draft him in fantasy because I would imagine that he would be struggling because he's always injured.
Yeah, but
the shortened season's doing him good right now.
Yeah, he's tied with Steven Stamkos for the season lead in points.
Yeah,
so
31 points.
I have him at number 5 because, he's coming back from that concussion. I just don't want to, put
don't put too much.
Yeah, too much into it.
Don't put all your money in one place. I agree with you.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Steven Stamkos, the Tampa Bay Lightning. He is tied with Crosby, but he does have a lot of great teammates on his team. Unfortunately, the Lightning aren't really winning that many games. They're doing okay. Anders Lindback, their goaltender, started the season really well, but recently he's gotten pulled a couple times because he hasn't been playing good lately. So, yeah, but that's my number 5.
Oh, my number 4 would be Eric Stahl for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah,
he's doing great. I think they're doing pretty good, right, with their record.
They're winning their division, but they only have like 18 standing points.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
Their division sucks,
and he's playing with his brother Jordan Stahl, so that really helps him. He got a lot of points. I think he has. What? How many points? 20.
Who, Eric Stahl?
Eric Stahl. He has like 20.
I think he has 24.
24. He's doing pretty good. So, and he has a good plus minus. I think it's second in the league. I think he has 13.
Yeah, he's plus 12.
Plus 12.
Which is really good, especially since his line's not great. He does have good teammates though. Jeff Skinner. Mm-hmm. That whole line is great offensively and defensively. Corvo.
He's playing with his brother on the same line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Jordan, Eric, and his brother Mark plays for the Rangers.
Yeah. Dude, if they get all 3 of them on it.
Yeah. Well, actually, their even younger brother is in the Carolina D-League team. So, yeah, if they got Mark Stahl from the Rangers and then his brother came up from D-League, it'd be like a Little League hockey team having all your brothers on.
Is their younger brother a defenseman too? The younger one?
I don't know.
All right. You're number 4.
My number 4 is Thomas Vanek from the Buffalo Sabres. He's been top dog for most of the season. Recently he struggled, but he had the lead in points for a long time. I really like the guy. I think if he was on a better team, they would be doing better. They actually have scored a lot of goals, like Tyler Ennis, Vanek, Jason Pominville, Cody Hodgson. They're all great players. I have no idea how they're losing. Ryan Miller's not playing good, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. My number 3, it has to be Joe Thornton from the San Jose Sharks.
Yeah, woo.
I think he has 21 points, right, or 20.
I believe so. I know he has at least 17 assists.
Yeah, he's not scoring a lot, but he's getting that assist. He's really I think he's a playmaker mostly.
Yeah, definitely.
So he'll get the assist, but he's doing great. San Jose Sharks, start off the season great. The average, they're still. They're pretty good still.
We're still hanging around.
They're hanging around there. They're still got that. I think it's number 7 seed. They're still the playoff standings.
Yeah. Well, there's like 5 or 6 teams that all have 22 or 21 points in standings, so it's really close.
Yeah. But I think he deserves to be in the top 5 with MVP because he's really helped them out a lot.
Yeah, and he has had at least 1 point in all of his 5 last games, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Patrick Kane of the Chicago Blackhawks. Definitely a great player. Great young talent. He's done way better than I expected him to. I always thought of him as kind of overrated, but this year he's really proving himself as one of the best young players. Definitely one of the speediest players. I won't claim him as one of the best players until he has an NHL fight that he wins because he's so small. Yeah. I'd like to see him win a fight, get a Gordie Howe hat trick maybe. But so that's my number 3.
I don't even have a number 2. See, I crossed it out. See that? I don't even have a number 2. You know what? I'm going to shock you with this one. I'm going with my home team. Guess what I'm going to pick?
Huberdeau.
You suck. Yes, you're right. I think he is MVP.
Jonathan Huberdeau. He's Rookie of the Year. He's going to win Rookie of the Year.
He's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Darian
MVP. He should be the MVP because without him, they would suck.
That's true.
It would
Brunner
suck.
from Detroit, he has 10 goals as a rookie, but he's not going to win Rookie of the Year because he's older than 26.
Yeah.
You have to be younger than 26
Wow.
in order to win the award. So, yeah, Huberdeau from Florida Panthers is definitely going to win Rookie of the Year.
That's the only reason why I picked him, because I don't have a number 2. I crossed it out.
Yeah, my number 2 is Sidney Crosby,
Okay.
Pittsburgh Penguins. Great player. Even in Evgeny Malkin's absence, he's really just putting on a show, which is tough to do, especially after you're out from a concussion. So I have him as my number 2.
Yep. Oh, my number 1 is Evans, number 5, Steven Stamkos. He has 31 points, tied with Sidney Crosby, as I said. Playing with Tampa Bay, they're doing it all right. They're not doing that great. I think they're second in their division. I think they're in a playoff spot still, I think. But, I think he deserves it. I think his plus minus not that great.
Yeah.
I think it's like...
And a great
not that
player,
high.
Corey Conashar, who's on Tampa Bay, is doing really good with Steven.
I have him on fantasy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. And my number 1 player might surprise you. He's from the New York Islanders,
They
John
suck.
Tavares.
Except for this
He's
year.
gotten 2 hat tricks this year, but he's a great player. He's on my fantasy team. I mean, he backpacks them. Mike Molson, his teammate, is also in the top 10 for most points, believe it or not. So the Islanders are not that bad. Evgeny Nabokov is not doing good in goalie this year. He's getting older. He's pushing 40 now. So definitely John Tavares is my MVP, even though his team's not doing that great. So yeah, those are our top 5 NHL midseason MVPs. Our personal choices, and it doesn't mean they're gonna win, but those are who we would vote for if we were on the voting committee. And so that's all for NHL. I'm Evan.
And I'm Jihad.
You're listening to the Intern Show on 92.5 The Bear. I'm Evan.
And I'm Jihad.
You're listening to the Intern Show on 92.5 The Bear. And last week we reported that the Niners would not trade Alex Smith, which is kind of funny because this week they fooled us and they did trade him to the Kansas City Chiefs. ESPN lied to us. They lied to everybody. They got misinformed.
ESPN
Adam
always gets
Schefter, that's probably the
misinformed.
first time I've heard Adam Schefter being wrong.
Yeah.
But so they agreed to trade him to the Chiefs, which puts a whole different kind of pressure on the AFC West now, because I know Manning's still going to dominate that division, but he's going to be there with the Chiefs, and I think it'll put pressure on the Raiders. I think, I don't know, Carson Palmer, they have some decent quarterbacks there.
Yeah.
Not the best, but pretty good.
And, with the San Francisco 49ers, just like now Colin Kaepernick, he's in like the worst.
If he does
He's set
bad,
up to fail.
yeah, he is.
He's set up to, I got this weird feeling that he is going to fail. I don't think he's going to. I don't know. I have this weird feeling he's not going to do great. Because if he just does bad, it's all over. Because the San Francisco 49ers don't have a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
That's why I thought they was going to keep him so they can have a good quarterback, a good backup quarterback. So in case Colin Kaepernick got hurt, they had a bad game, could sit out one game, get it back. But now it's like.
Yeah, because Alex Smith, he really sucked in my honest opinion for the first 7 years he was in the league.
Yeah.
He just started finding his groove last year, and this last 2 years he's been really conservative with the ball, and he's been
He's
making
doing
a
all
lot
right.
of good
He
decisions.
hasn't thrown a lot of pitch. He's throwing like
He's just making smart decisions,
Yeah.
and that's all you need in a quarterback, honestly. Field general,
Yeah.
and so it does put a lot of pressure on Kaepernick.
Yeah, they're set up Colin Kaepernick to fail. If he
'Cause
does fail, it's over. It's done.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's an interesting decision, especially since Andy Reid's going to coach Alex Smith now.
And that's great.
It's
actually,
funny,
'cause
though,
He's
'cause-
good with quarterbacks. It's not like he's bad with them.
He's
Michael Vick,
he's a
that's
passing offense kind of guy,
Yeah. So
which is
Alex Smith.
I don't know. That might be weird for Jamal Charles.
and Alex Smith too.
Yeah.
Because Alex Smith doesn't. When he was in San Francisco, he didn't throw a lot.
Yeah.
He threw like 30
we're
passes
gonna-
a game.
So I don't know. We'll see. What it could be a disaster, or it could be like a really good breakout year.
Yeah.
So we'll see what
So,
happens.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to misinform you last week. It wasn't our fault, so don't blame us.
Blame ESPN.
Blame ESPN. All right. I'm Evan.
I'm Jihad.
You're listening to the Intern Show on 92.5 The Bear, Merced's new rock.